Round 1. Wait a second. I only put 6 swamps in here. Well, I could still play a turn 2 Shred Freak. I think I might keep this hand. We have 10 red sources. And like I said, we get to play a turn 2 Shred Freak. And we only need 1. Well, a lot of our deck needs 2 red, though. But Rakdos? With Lobber Crew? Yeah, we got to keep. Hey, are we playing against Loading Ready Run? Or is it just a crazy coincidence that they have a name like that? I should ask them, actually. They are. Well, got my work cut out for me here. Aha! Call of the Conclave. Card's pretty good. Alright. Let's get the Chain Walker out there. So likely playing against a Populate deck. Can't block. I have been detained. Oh, man, I need my second red for... Well, I guess we play Lobber Crew. So I can block the Centaur. Also, if I draw a mountain, we get to play El Rakdos. Alright, so we'll block the Centaur. Not playing around tricks here. No play. Well, that's good news. Alright, mountain, please. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Alright. Get the free block. Must ping opponent. And Rakdos. God, Lobber Crew and Rakdos are born for each other, weren't they? Holy jeez. So I do have to remember this can make my things cheaper. Towering Indrik. Well, can't stop a Rakdos with that. Let's not forget to ping. Let us not forget to ping. Okay, so what do we want to do now? So, got some options. Got some options. We're definitely attacking with Rakdos. We can't attack with the Chainwalker because it just gets to eat it with the Indrik. We can steal the Indrik so that we can attack with the Chainwalker. It trades for an Arrestor. Our opponent would take, what, 11 for next turn? That's pretty... I mean, that's enough to kill them. We'd probably go for it then, I suppose, right? So let's steal the Indrik. Smash with these dudes. Sort of the expected block there. All right. And El Passerino here. Aha, well, does that get them out of lethal? I'm actually, I don't know if it does. Let's see. No, I think we have Xaxes lethal. Actually, I guess that's not true because of the Indrik. But we're still in pretty good shape here. Opponent's got a great deck against us. Another Centaur's Herald. They look like they're doing some cool things. Got a good deck. So let's ping. Take them to 10, untap. All the fires, but I can only cast one. So we attack with Rakdos. They probably block with Indrik, which is fine. We're not going to attack with the Shred Freak. Okay. So we attack with Rakdos. They do block sensibly. So we only deal 2 trample damage to them. And then we ping. Play a Shred Freak to untap. And pass. All right. Well, we got game 1, but opponent's deck, like I said, looks great against us. They really do. All the 3/3s, Heralds are going to be a bit of a problem. I mean, I could bring in the Electrickery. It deals with the Arrestor and the Heralds, but doesn't really deal with late game Herald. It only deals with early game Herald. That might still be enough to persuade me, however. Over like a Bellows Lizard maybe, or the Pursuit of Flight perhaps. If I ever take out Pursuit though, actually Pursuit's going to be good in this match because it turns all of our 2 toughness guys into 4 toughness to attack into the 3/3s. So really, I don't know what I'd want to cut, to tell you the truth. For an Electrickery, probably not even worth it. Although, I mean, Bellows Lizard's whatever, but I like that Bellows Lizard can actually trade with a 3/3. Granted, I have to keep 4 mana up, which isn't great. But, I mean, we have a lot of things, actually, that can attack into 3/3s, right? The Thugs, the Chainwalkers, even the Weird, which can also block them. Basically, our Shred Freaks are what gets a lot worse, and our Swindler. But everything else is actually pretty reasonably matched against what our opponent's doing. Yeah, so trickery for multiple heralds, which isn't bad, and it deals with arrestor, but I still am kind of unconvinced that it's better than anything else I'm doing. So let's keep it the same. All right, definitely keeping this. Lizard into Chainwalker, ideally into fire. I would definitely settle for a stab wound as well. So we'll keep this. All right. Play the lizard. All right. Guess we're going to smash with the lizard and play the Chainwalker. All right. So we're going to attack with both. And if my opponent just blocks the Chainwalker and makes the 3-3, we're actually going to kill the 3-3 on my turn. And the reason that we're doing that is I don't want my opponent to have some trick to protect it with. I don't want them to populate. Basically, I just don't want to... Plus, I have the Traitorous Instinct. Like, it just makes more sense to me to sort of just pursue this route instead. All right, there is a healer. Guild Mage. Can't play you, though. So we can do the Traitorous Instinct now. We get in for 9. I guess that's acceptable. Otherwise, we offer the trade and set up for the next creature for Traitorous Instinct. I guess that's okay, too. But if they play another Herald, it makes it a lot less exciting. I suppose we'll just Instinct now in case I draw like a Annihilating Fire. I mean, stab wounding the healer is not as exciting as I would like. Ooh, Krasna Monitor. Card's good. It's good value. Alright, so we can stab wound and... Yeah, actually, that's... Let's just attack with the Chainwalker. And then we'll stab wound. And try and ride that to victory for the next 6 turns, I suppose. All right. Monitor number 2. The attack definitely makes sense in my opinion with the healer. Although I guess maybe they have a point there. So now I guess do I want to unleash the Chainwalker? Because maybe being able to block with it's going to be more important, especially if my opponent gets 7 mana. But I'm actually unsure on that one. All I know is we're not attacking with the lizard. We'll play the Chainwalker unleashed. This might come back to haunt us, but we'll find out. I can use the Guild Mage to make my opponent lose extra life. It does actually change the clock. I mean, at this point, we're like annihilating fire away from really punishing our opponent here. No attacks. No plays. I see. Well, Thug Life. And we'll unleash it too, and we'll pass. Opponent could exile their own Centaur Healer. With a Trostani's whatever. Yeah, it's kind of what I thought they were going to do. They don't get to populate. They are a mana away from being able to scavenge now, though. It's still not that terrible for us. All right, Gatecreeper Vine, that puts them in scavenge range, but we are still looking pretty sexy. That guy's pretty good. He has lifelink, right? Oh, no. He gets to populate but my opponent doesn't have any tokens, so that's not a big deal. And we're back on the offensive now, too, which is really nice. So, oh my God. It's so filthy. All right. So I probably just pursuit the Chainwalker. I can pursuit the Bellows Lizard. And I can neg a blocker, but the problem is they can just block. It makes more sense to do the Chainwalker. And then I still will have the mana to neg something. They can double block the Thug. So let's see here. Let's say I pursuit and give flight to the Chainwalker. So I get in for at least 5. I can make my opponent lose another one. They can't even really comfortably double block. They can't even really do much with the thug. So let's pursuit here. Skip flying. Let's attack with Thug and Chainwalker. Not the Guild Mage, though. Or the Lizard, I don't think. Alright, and then we'll make our opponent lose another life. Alright, and then we'll pass. Ooh, get a detain. It's pretty important right here. So 3 attackers, they have 3 blockers. Oh, that's not fair. All right. Well, there you have it. Don't you love it when you draw amazing against loading ready run? That's cool. All right. We'll see y'all for round 2.